Welcome to Seize the Mains by Malhotra's IAS Academy. I'm Surbhi Sardana and this is Season 3 of our Daily Answer Writing Initiative. This initiative is running in coordination with our website rajayasacademy.com. On our website there is this mains answer writing section that has been fully ascribed to Seize the Mains. Every day, Monday to Saturday at 9 p.m. we discuss one model question from current affairs from a topic that is floating in current affairs, and we frame all these questions on lines of UPSC Civil Services mains examination. A model answer is framed in return that is shared every day at 9 p.m. here with you. That is something that we discuss here every day. So if you're finding any problem with answer writing, do let us know in the comment section below, or just in the description there is phone number to reach us, there is email ID through which you can reach us through our Telegram channels as well. Definitely do that and let us know that what are the problems that you're facing with answer writing or any other parts of your preparation. Seize the Mains is specifically meant to guide you for answer writing step by step by taking in few topics. Every day we take a different kind of directive that has been seen multiple times in UPSC mains examination, so that you learn through practice rather than just dictation. Not only this, there is this comment section that appears under every question on our website. This is exclusively a corner for you. Write your own answers after this discussion and upload the answers that you're writing in this comment section. Our team evaluates those answers and responds back with their feedback entirely free of cost. They tell you what you need to focus upon, what are the points you need to improve upon, and where are your strengths actually when it comes to answer writing. So do not ignore this part of the preparation. It is very crucial for going ahead in the race of making it to the final list. The topic for today is Swami Dayanand Saraswati. A lot of newspapers covered his 200th anniversary. The question for day 191 has been framed with regards to his contributions. See, some personalities form a part of your ethics paper, that is GS paper 4. Some personalities form a part of your GS paper 3 for your science and tech, contributions of Indians in science and technology. Then in GS paper 1 there would be personalities from modern India, or who led to the making of modern India, whose contributions would be seen as individual questions in the exam, as they have been previously seen before in the previous years. So this is something, these are the topics that you need to prepare. We've already discussed Swami Vivekanand in one of our previous lectures. Today we are going to discuss the contributions of Swami Dayanand Saraswati, and let's see what is the question that we have, and let's see how will we answer it. Also put some light on the contributions of Maharishi Dayanand Saraswati in the making of modern India. Answer in 250 words. As simple as it gets. This is a very simple question. See, I understand that when it comes to answering questions of humanities, you prefer to take the approach of writing your entire answer in a paragraph format. If you're taking that approach, make sure your paragraphs are very short. They're not anywhere beyond 30 words, or maximum beyond 35-40 words, not beyond that. And let's say if you have a 250 words answer, then what you can do is break your answer into short paragraphs of 30 words or 50 words at max. Don't go beyond that. So that, and keep the information very crisp, so that every paragraph has some significance. It is not just written there just for the sake of it. Also, the best approach here would be to take a pointer approach. Write as many separate points as you can. If you just like we've written here about his contributions, if you feel that the answer cannot be given in points, but there are different features that are ascribed to the question, that are in various parts of the answer, then do not give a numbering. Just give a small dot or a small bullet and then write down. Adequate spacing is the key for better presentation, and adequate sorting of information, that is important. What needs to come first, what needs to come later. Only then, when you practice like this, you'll be able to present better, and also you'll be able to identify which information should be included in your answer and which is the information which is irrelevant. So definitely do not miss out on answer writing. We see there are aspirants who've been into the preparation for more than like 4 or 5 years, but they're not able to get through mains just because of this simple thing, that they do not spend time with answer writing or getting to the basics. So write answers with us, learn answer writing with us. That is very important. put some light on the contributions of Maharishi Dayanand Saraswati in the making of modern India. So see, Maharishi Dayanand Saraswati would have made a lot of contributions. He has definitely made a lot of contributions, but his contributions only in the making of modern India have to be studied, whether they were social, economic, whether it was about integration of the country, bringing people together, his contributions with regards to ending the caste discrimination, or with regards to widow remarriages, or education of girls and free education for all. That is something that was promoted by him. He established the Arya Samaj, he established this Anglo-Vedic society. So all that has to be studied, but take that in a pointer format. Just start with the basic information, talk about his basic details, his life details, talk about his vision, where did he get that vision from, and then start writing your body paragraph so that it all makes sense in the end. So born as Mool Shankar Tiwari, Swami Dayanand was a social reformer, hailing his contributions towards the fight against social discrimination and untouchability. See, it is a very good approach whenever you're talking about some personality. Talk about their major contribution in the first 2 lines itself, so that the examiner knows, the examiner also has to know that you know this answer, you know about this personality. So if you just briefly mention the major contribution of a personality, that would be the best approach whenever a question regarding some famous personalities is asked. Then obviously he was a social reformer, that is something you've mentioned, and there are 2 points: fight against social discrimination and untouchability. So these are 2 important things here. If you feel that you want to mention about education also, you want to talk about other aspects also, then give a comma and write down all the major contributions he had to make. So Dayanand Saraswati founded Arya Samaj. So again, this is very important part of his contributions. So we are mentioning Arya Samaj in one line here in 1875 to counter social iniquities or inequalities, whatever suits you, which is said to have played a crucial role in social awakening through its emphasis on social reforms and education. So see, here we covered your ending social discrimination and untouchability. Then we mentioned third thing about Arya Samaj, and fourth and fifth emphasis on social reforms and education. So that is your, that is where you sum up about his life, about his contributions in just 2 lines. So that is very important here. Just by reading this, the examiner would understand that you know about this personality, and you would do justice to whatever you've written ahead. Then Swami learned Vedanta from a blind instructor named Swami Vajrananda in Mathura. His viewpoints were similar to Raja Ram Mohan Roy. He issued the slogan "Back to Vedas." So now see, this is very important. I see a lot of aspirants who do not have clarity with regards to this slogan, and they find confusion whenever we talk about Back to Vedas or any other slogans given by any other famous personalities of modern India with regards to Vedas. So Back to Vedas means Swami Dayanand was in search of knowledge, truth of life, what is life and death about. So he went to a lot of gurus, but none could satisfy his curiosity. So only when he came across his own guru, whose name has been mentioned here, and he acquired all that knowledge by reading Vedas, that is the time he realized that Vedas are the source of true knowledge. And Back to Vedas was given by him, the slogan given by him in that context, that Vedas are the source of true knowledge, and anyone in search of truth of life must read Vedas. And we're not talking about the technical truths or the scientific developments that have happened right now. Yes, obviously you might not find them in Vedas, but we're talking about the spiritual truths here. So even if you do not find something agreeable with your viewpoint and all, just respect that there is also a spiritual truth or a spiritual knowledge associated, and inculcate these points in your answers and justify your answer that ways. Now moving on to the body paragraph and talking about his contributions. He stressed on one God and rejected idol worship. This is something very important here. He was staunchly against rituals and superstitions. This becomes very important whenever you're talking about olden times or modern times, because not all personalities were against superstitions or rituals or against idol worship. He also exhorted the importance of cows for the prosperity of nation and encouraged the adoption of Hindi for national integration. One language for national integration, that was encouraged by him, obviously that time for northern India. Also protection of cows, because a lot of because with cows it has been a symbiotic relationship when it comes to many parts in India. So yes, importance of cows, that was emphasized by him. Secondly, he wrote many books. See, now this is a technical part. If you can remember the books that he has written, include this somewhere where it gets highlighted, the initial parts of your body paragraph, or wherever you're writing this, make sure the examiner reads it. Like, include this on the first page of your answer itself, and then underline it. The best one, the most important contribution is Satyarth Prakash. Other books include Sanskar Vidhi, Rigved Bhashyam, and etc. He stressed the importance of education for all children and preached respect and equal rights for women. That is very important here, because also religion in India, that was seen in a very bad light. Women, it was said that they're not respected in India, or they do not have any freedom of their own. So that was a major change coming in, especially after coming of Swami Dayanand, Saraswati. We'll be concluding with the line that he used the light of religion to dispel the darkness that was prevailing about Indian religions all over the world. So that was again his major contribution. Then here, fourth point, we are ascribing fully to Arya Samaj. What you can do is, instead of going for this body paragraph entirely, write the word Arya Samaj, and then using this keyword approach, using this kind of flowchart, just write down the major contributions of Arya Samaj. Arya Samaj is said to have played a crucial role in social awakening through its emphasis on social reforms and education. This is something that found mention in introduction, so you can skip it here or just write down social reforms and education. Arya Samaj led a prolonged movement against untouchability and advocated the dilution of caste distinctions. The Arya Samaj's social values include, among other things, God's fatherhood, man's fraternity, very important, gender equality, total justice and fair play between man and country and nation. That is what everything is built of. Intercaste marriages were also promoted, and widow remarriages, again, something that was promoted by Raja Ram Mohan Roy, that also saw an impetus with the upcoming of Arya Samaj. Disbelief in polytheism and image worship. So we are basically explaining all the points that we mentioned in introduction. Hostility to caste-based limitations and child marriage also. Swami Dayanand Saraswati, he fled away from his house because he did not wanted to get married. He did not want to get married at the age of 14. So child marriage, that was something that was propagated against. Opposition to the ban of sea journeys. There were a lot of people who were against taking sea journeys, because in those times, because they felt that they might lose religion, they might lose their caste, or anything associated with their spiritual life that might be lost, whatever they have. So Arya Samaj played a key role in actually motivating people that there is no harm in undertaking sea journeys. And advocacy for female education and widow remarriage were all key programs shared by Brahmo Samaj and Arya Samaj members. So that is a point that amalgamates contributions of Brahmo Samaj and Arya Samaj. If you want, you can include this with the point number 4 as well. Make sure that it is presentable enough. He also established Vedic schools. Now this is your most important point. I would want you to put it in the first page itself. Even if it is not on the first page, on the second page, just underline it very well so that it is visible to the examiner. For the education of girls will remain important whenever you are talking about anything related to modern history. And girls' education and the status of widows, that would remain very important whenever you are talking about any social reforms movements. And boys of all castes, the students of these schools, they were given free books, clothing, lodging and food, and were taught the Vedas and other ancient scriptures, very much unlike what was going on in the other parts of the country. So free education, books, clothing, lodging and food, and were taught Vedas and other ancient scriptures. Dayanand Anglo-Vedic Trust and Management Society in Lahore, it was established in 1886. It was an attempt to unite the Samaj and its activities. They also worked for the protection of widows and other social work, like providing relief to victims of natural disasters or man-made calamities. Here we are referring to famines, because famines in British era, they are supposed to be man-made. They are perceived to be man-made. Now finally, we'll be writing about some people who are like, deeply influenced by his works. People he inspired include Shyamji Krishna Verma, M.G. Ranade, V.D. Savarkar, Lala Hardayal, Madanlal Dhingra, Bhagat Singh and many others. He was also admired by Swami Vivekanand. Again, very important here, their views regarding religion, they kind of converged, and how they propagated Indian religion, or how the face of Indian religion, how it was perceived by not just foreigners but Indians themselves, that changed. So that respect emerged for all for Indian religions with the upcoming of, or with the contributions of Swami Dayanand, Saraswati and Swami Vivekanand. Subhash Chandra Bose, Bipin Chandra Pal, Vallabhbhai Patel, Roman Rolland, etc. According to S. Radhakrishnan, some reforms included in the Indian constitution were influenced by contributions of Dayanand, Saraswati. Now we have the final conclusion that because of above mentioned contributions, he is known as one of the makers of modern India. This was also emphasized by our Prime Minister yesterday in his speech with regards to Swami Dayanand Saraswati. Also, that evils that were falsely attributed to religion, Swamiji removed them with the light of religion itself. So basically, this is the statement of Prime Minister, the recent statement of Prime Minister. What we are trying to say here is that, religion was viewed very negatively in India because of the colonial system we were functioning in, and the strength of religion that was brought up by Swami Dayanand Saraswati himself. So in the 21st century, when the world is facing several challenges and is surrounded by violence and instability, you can talk about social challenges here, you can talk about mental health issues here, because most of us, especially after the pandemic, most of us do not find a path in life where to head forward. We do not get to know what the right thing to do is. So here his contributions are of major importance. The path shown by Dayanand Saraswati gives hope to crores of people, or to the millennials, or in the contemporary times. Any wording that suits you, just take it and write it. So this entire answer has been uploaded on our website rajayesacademy.com. Look for question 191 on rajayesacademy.com. The link is present in the description. Visit our website, click on the mains answer writing section, and at question 191 you'll see the entire answer. Also check out our previous answers, and if you're writing answers on a daily basis, after watching this video, do post your answers in the comment section. Our team will definitely return back to you with their feedback. So yes, stay tuned to the channel. I'll see you with another discussion tomorrow of Seize the Mains at 9 PM. Keep working hard and all the best.